Awesome. All right. So we got our core workout today, getting everything going on the mat. You can wear shoes, don't have to wear the shoes if you don't want them. So we're going to get ourselves going right from the get-go. So today's name of the game, we are going with a little first core workout of November, Core Vember. All right. So starting out today, we're going to be doing 3 different circuits today. Our first and our last circuit are pretty similar to each other, and then we got our middle circuit there too. All right, so we're going to start on our backs for our first round. We're going to be doing 45 seconds per exercise, doing a running clock. We're going to go 3 times through on this one. So we're going to start out, like I said, on our back there, and we're going to start with a single leg bridge. So we're going to start out with our right leg up in the air and going up and down, pushing through our left heel, squeezing our left butt cheek, left hamstrings, getting those hips up as high as we can. Then after we do our single leg hip bridge, we're going to just do a single leg flutter kick. So we're going to keep our left leg still, and then our right leg is going to come up and down, just going up and down with that right leg. And then we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. So we're going to go left leg up in the air, pushing through our right leg with the single leg bridge. And then we're going to do the left leg coming up and down to that single leg flutter kick. So, like I said, we're going to do that 3 times through, going back and forth between those 2 different exercises there on each side. And then we'll move on to our second round. All right, so we're going to start out here going up and down with those hips. We're going to push through that left foot, pushing through our left foot this time, right leg up in the air in 3, 2, and 1. We're coming up and down, push through that left foot, left leg, trying to get those hips up as high as we can. Whatever is more comfortable, you can have that right leg straight up in the air, you can have that right leg bent. Sometimes having a bend in that right leg helps open up those hips a little bit more if you tend to have tighter hamstrings or tighter hip flexors. Good, we're going up and down, pushing through those hips, pushing through those glutes on that left side, up and down. Good, keep going, keep going. We got about 10 more seconds to go. Exhale as we go up, inhale as we come back down. Exhale as we go up, inhale as we come back down. We're going to go into that single leg flutter kick in 3, 2, and 1. So left leg stays in, right leg coming up and down. Right leg coming up and down. Keep that right leg extended, left leg in. Good, keep going with that right leg. Keep going with that right leg. Going up and down there, good, nice, keep at it. Tighten up those abs, and just moving that right leg up and down. Tighten up those abs, moving that right leg up and down here. Good, 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 nice, keep at it. Up and down, left leg stays still, right leg coming up and down. We got 10 more seconds to go. 10 more seconds. Then we're going to go on to our single leg hip bridge on the other side in 3, 2, and 1. All right, left leg up in the air, right leg pushing through. Left leg staying up, right leg doing the work. Up and back down. Good, keep going up and down. Good, keep going, push through that butt. Push through the hamstring there. Push through that right heel. I'm exhaling as I go up, inhaling as I come back down. If you have the opposite breathing rhythm, that's okay. At least you're breathing, all right? That's what I always encourage. We just want to make sure that we are, in fact, breathing here. Up and back down. And we're going to go into that single leg flutter kick next. Single leg flutter kick coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Right leg stays still, left leg coming up and down. So you're keeping that right knee pulled in, and that left leg stays straight, going up and down, keeping those abs nice and tight. All right, keeping those abs nice and tight. Left leg coming up and back down. Good, keep at it here, keep at it here. Up and down. Good, 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 nice. All right, try to go down as low as you can without touching the ground. With that left leg, as low as you can go without touching the ground with that left leg. Keep it moving, keep it coming. Keep it moving, keep it coming. Nice, almost there, almost there. We're going to go back to the beginning. Back to the beginning. Left leg doing the work on that single leg bridge in 3, 2, and 1. Right leg stays up, going up and down. All right, right leg stays up, coming up and down. Try to keep those shoulders pushed into the ground. Keep those shoulders pushed into the ground. I'm exhaling as I go up, inhaling as I come down. Again, if you need to do the opposite, if that works better for your breathing rhythm, that's okay. Just pushing through the heel here. Get the hamstring working, get the glutes working, get those hips up nice and high. All right, get those repetitions in. Get those repetitions in. Coming up, back down. Good, good, good. Less than 10 seconds and we're going into our flutter kick. Less than 10, going into our flutter kick in 3, 2, and 1. Left leg stays still, right leg up and down. If you need to, you can put your hands underneath your butt to alleviate some of that pressure on that lumbar spine, that lower back. All right, just going up and down with that right leg. Try to keep that back against the ground. Get that right leg as low to the ground as you can without touching, and then bringing it right back up. Keeping that right leg nice and straight here. Good, keep it moving, keep it moving. Keep those abs tight. Inhaling on the way down, exhaling as I'm coming up. Good. Nice, almost there, almost there. Less than 10 seconds, we're gonna go to our right side. Right side coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Right leg into the ground, left leg up. All right, we're going up and down, pushing through our right heel. Up and down, pushing through our right heel. Getting the hamstrings engaged, getting the glutes engaged. Coming up and back down. Good, keep going, keep going. Get those hips up, nice and high. Get those hips up, nice and high. Squeeze that butt up as high as you can go. Get that butt up as high as we can go. Good, good, good. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Up and back down. Nice. Keep at it. Almost there. Almost there. 10 more seconds. Then we're going on to that left leg, single leg flutter. All right? Left leg, single leg flutter coming up next in 3, 2, and 1. All right? Right leg stays in. Left leg coming up and back down. Right leg stays in. Left leg coming up and back down. Good. Tighten up those abs and lift that leg up. Tighten up those abs. Lift that leg up. Good, good, good. Keep going here. Keep going here. Up and back down. Good. I'm exhaling as I come up. Inhaling as I go down. Good. Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep that leg moving. Keep that leg moving. Right leg staying still. Left leg coming up and down. We got less than 10 to go. Less than 10 to go. We're going back to the beginning. Left leg doing the work on that single leg bridge in 3, 2, and 1. All right? Last round on this circuit. Last round on this circuit. Going up and down on that left side. Up and down on that left side. You got it. Let's keep going here. Keep going here. Push through that left heel. Get those hips up nice and high. Push through that left heel. Get those hips up nice and high. Squeezing through that left butt cheek, left hamstrings. Pushing through that left heel. I'm exhaling as I go up, inhaling as I come down. If you got the opposite breathing, that's okay. We got 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Then that right leg is coming up and down in that flutter kick. Right leg coming up and down in that flutter kick in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Left leg stays in. Right leg coming up and down. Left leg stays in. Right leg coming up and down. Good, nice. Keep a good rhythm here. Keep that right leg going. Keep that right leg going. You can go hands under your butt if you need to. You can go hands by your side, behind your head, whatever's going to be most comfortable. Remember, we still want to challenge ourselves here. Use those abs to pull that leg up. If you need to, if you're starting to feel that too much on the back, you can bend that knee going in and out like a single leg bicycle instead, all right? Almost there, almost there. We're going to go right leg into that bridge, coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Right leg in a bridge, all right? Left leg up in the air, pushing through our right heel. Left leg up in the air, pushing through our right leg. Up and back down, all right? Up and back down. Good, keep going, keep going. Pushing all the way through, all the way up to the top, and then back down. Pushing through, all the way up to the top, then back down. Good, push through that heel. Get those hips up nice and high. keeping that left leg up, pushing through that right side, pushing through that right side, up and down. Keep those abs nice and tight here. Don't let those hips wiggle, wobble back and forth. All right, we're going to go on to our flutter kick in 3, 2, and 1. Last one on this circuit. Left leg coming up and down. Left leg coming up and down. Keep that left leg straight. Good, nice. Try to go down as low as we can go without touching the ground. Good, nice. Keep that leg moving. Keep that leg moving. Keep those abs tight. Up and down we go. Almost there, almost there. Got 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Up and down with that left leg. Up and down with that left leg. Good, good, good. Almost there, almost there. Let's finish this one out. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Nice. Take a breather. All right. Grab some water over here. Beautiful. Next up, we're going on our hands and knees. Next round, hands and knees. We're going to start out with a fire hydrant. So we're going to go hands and knees, lifting our left leg up to our sides. We're going to come up and down with that left leg. All right. So you want to make sure, watch me here. I'm not twisting my hips too much on this one. All right. So not letting that leg come up super high. I'm just going through that plane of motion that my body will allow. I'm not trying to force that up too high. We're going to start out with that left leg. Then we're going to go into right foot forward, right hand down on the ground. You're going to reach underneath your right leg with your left hand. And then we're going to reach up to the ceiling, opening up those hips and just reaching up nice and sky high, getting that chest and that thoracic spine opened up as we go through. Then we're going to go onto the other side. Right leg up and down. Then we're going left foot forward into that rotation. And then we're going to finish up with a little hip extension, going hands behind the head, sit back on your heels, and then thrust those hips forward. So you just got to squeeze that butt as you come up and down. If anybody's got weights at home that they want to use on this one, you can hold a weight right at your chest, giving yourself a little extra resistance as you come up and down. All right, so we're going to be doing that one 2 times through. Same drill, 45 seconds on each exercise. We're doing this one 2 times through instead of the 3 times through. All right, so we're going to start out with that fire hydrant on the left side. Starting out with that fire hydrant on the left side in 3, 2, and 1. Hands and knees on the ground. We're lifting that left leg up and down. Control that motion up and down. All right, keep that back nice and flat. Staring straight down at the ground, right between those hands. Staring straight down at the ground, right between those hands. Keep those abs nice and tight and just lift that leg up as high as you can go. Up and back down. Good. Keep going here. Keep going here. Up and back down with that left leg. Good, good, good. Nice. Keep pushing through. We got 10 more seconds. Then we're going into that T-spine rotation. So we're going to go with that right foot forward in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Right foot forward on the ground. Right hand at the instep. And we're going to reach underneath that leg and then up towards the ceiling. I'm pushing against the inside of my leg with the outside of my right arm, with my elbow, with my tricep, trying to keep my hand, as much of my hand on the ground as possible. Watch your hand as it goes underneath, and then watch your hand as it comes up to the top. All right, get that nice full range of motion. Trying to open up that back, squeeze those shoulder blades together as that arm goes up. And we're opening up those hips, up and down. Good, nice. Keep going here. Keep going here. Reach that arm up nice and high. We're going to go to the other side of that fire hydrant in 3, 2, and 1. Hands and knees on the ground. And we're going up and down on the right side this time. Up and down on the right side, right leg, lifting up. Control that lift all the way up to the side there. Keep those abs tight. And keep moving that right side. Keep moving that right side up and back down. Stare straight down at the ground, right between those hands. All right, lifting that leg and don't let yourself move those hips or twist that body at all. You want to keep that chest and those hips square towards the ground. I'm exhaling as I go up, inhaling as I come down. Good. Nice. All right, we're going to go with our left foot in front in 3, 2, and 1. Left foot forward. left hand on the ground, reaching that right hand underneath, and then reaching that right hand all the way up to the ceiling. Just controlling that motion here. Just control that motion. You don't have to rush. Don't have to rush through it. We just want to push our arm against the inside of our leg here. Up and back down. Good, nice. Keep at it here. Keep at it. Up and back down. Good, nice. Almost there, almost there. We're going to go into those hip extensions next. Hip extensions coming up next. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Reaching up with that right hand and underneath. 3, 2, and 1. Both knees on the ground. You go hands behind the head. Wherever everybody's got a weight that you want to use, we're coming down. Tuck that butt down to the ground. Back to those heels, and then squeeze that butt, pushing those hips forward. All right, just trying to keep those shoulders pulled back. Just come down as far back as you can go. I know everybody's got a little different range of motion in those knees. All right, just push that butt back, and then push those hips forward. Butt comes back, then pushing those hips forward, down. And remember, if you have any weight that you want to use on this one, a little extra, a couple pounds at the chest, then you absolutely can. Coming up and back down. Good, keep at it. And then we're going to go back into the very beginning. We're going to go back to the beginning with our left side, doing our fire hydrant in 3, 2, and 1. Right hands and knees on the ground. Now we're going to lift those legs up to the side. Lift that leg up to the side, up and down on that left side. Up and down on that left side. Good, good, good. Nice. Keep at it here. Keep at it here. Up and back down. Good. Lift that leg up as high as you can. Keep those abs nice and tight. Lift that leg up to the side. Good. Nice. Almost there. Almost there. We got 10 more seconds. Then we're going right leg forward. We're going right foot forward on our next one. Coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Right foot forward. Right hand on the ground. We're going to reach that left hand underneath that body. And then left hand coming all the way up nice and high here. All right, reach that left arm under and then up to the top. Reach that left arm under and then coming up to the top. Good, nice. Keep at it here. Keep at it here. Down and then up nice and high. Down and then nice up and high. Good. Nice. Moving that arm all the way through. Coming up. And back down. Good. Opening up that torso, that chest, those hips. We're going to go on to our right side with our fire hydrant coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Hands and knees on the ground again. Coming up and down with that fire hydrant. Up and down with that fire hydrant. Keep those abs nice and tight here. Abs nice and tight. Lift that leg up all the way up as high as we can. Good, nice. Keep those abs nice and tight here. Lift that right leg up all the way. Control that movement. Don't whip that leg. Don't whip that right leg. Control that right leg coming up as high as you can. And then gently bring it back down. Controlling that motion all the way through. Control that motion all the way through here. Up and back down. Good, nice. We're going to go with our left foot forward next. In 3, 2, and 1. Left foot coming forward, left hand on the ground. We're going to reach that right hand underneath, and then all the way up to the ceiling, opening up that chest, opening up those hips, coming down, and then up. Good. Down, and up to the top. Good. Nice. Reach that arm underneath. And pushing that left arm against the inside of that left leg. Stabilizing yourself, coming down and up to the top. Good. We're going to go back into those hip extensions coming up on our knees. Hip extensions coming up, less than 10 seconds. All right, we're going up and down in 3, 2, and 1. On our knees, hands behind the head. Grab weight if you want it. Then we're going down and push those hips forward, squeeze that butt, sit back on those heels, and then bring that butt forward. All right, sit back on those heels, then bring that butt forward, coming down and up. Good, nice. Keep going here. Thrust those hips forward and squeeze that butt. Thrust those hips forward, squeezing that butt. Shoulders are back. Good, good, good. Almost there, almost there. Keep going here, keep going here. Finish up with the circuit. Finish up with the circuit. Let's finish it up all the way through. Down and up. Inhale as we go down. Exhale as we come up. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Nice. Take a breather. Grab some more water. All right. And next up, we're going to do a couple different movements on this circuit. So, third round, we're going back to what we did in the first round. We're going to go 3 sets through, again with 45-second running clock. We're going to start out with a tricep extension on this one, all right? So tricep extension, we're going to go into somewhat of a plank position on our knees, on our hands. We're going to bring those hands all the way out in front of us, and through the palms of my hands, I'm going to keep that pressure. I'm going to bring my elbows down to the ground, and I'm going to push up through the heels of my palms, all right? So I'm going down to the ground with my elbows, and then pushing up through with the heels of my palms, getting that full extension of the arms there. If you need to, if the extension there doesn't work for you, if it's the wrist, or just trying to get the motion, you can either do a regular push-up, or you can hold on to a plank instead, all right? So you can do a regular push-up or a plank instead, depending on where your body's at with the wrist or the shoulders there. All right, our next movement, we're going to go into a superwoman. All right, we're going to lay down on our stomachs, and we're going to reach our arms and legs out, and then back down. We're going to lift the arms and legs up, and then back down. All right, again, if that one's uncomfortable for anybody, then you can elect to do a bird dog instead. So if you can't do the Superman or Superwoman there, you can go bird dog, reach the opposite arm, opposite leg, reaching that arm out, still getting the similar muscle groups, just for some a little bit more of a more comfortable position there. All right, then we're going to flip over onto our backs. We're going to go into a wiper. All right, legs up in the air. We're going to go side to side with our legs. So the more extension you have in your legs, the harder that's going to be. The more bend you have in the knees, the easier it's going to be. I keep my hands out nice and wide. That increases your base of support, so you can push through your hands and your arms as you shift from one side to the other. And then our last one, we're going to stay on our backs doing a scissor kick. So you can go hands under your butt or by your side. You're going to go legs over and under each other. All right, the lower the legs are, the harder that's going to be. The higher those legs are, the easier it's going to be. Okay, so we're going to start out with those tricep extensions. You can do your modification if you need to. You can do a push-up or a plank if you can't do those tricep extensions. So let's get ourselves started. On our knees, on our hands, pushing through the heels of the palms. In 3, 2, and 1. We're going down and up. We're going to get those elbows down to the ground and then extend up, pushing through the heels of our palms here, coming down and then up to the top. Bring those elbows down to the mat. The further your butt is back, the easier that's going to be. So the more you push that butt back behind you, the easier that's going to be. The further your butt is forward, the harder that's going to be. The more body weight you're going to be pushing up throughout that exercise. So I'm keeping my abs nice and tight here, just like I'm holding a plank. Again, if you want to do push-ups or a plank instead of this motion, then feel free to make that modification if you need to. All right, our next one, we're going into our Superwoman. Superwoman's coming up next in 3, 2, and 1. Remember, you can do the Superwoman on the stomach, or you can do the bird dog on the hands and knees. You can do the Superwoman on the stomach, or you can do the bird dogs on the hands and knees. I'm just lifting up my arms, lifting up my legs. Lifting up the arms, lifting up the legs, up and back down. Bringing those arms and legs up off of the mat. All right, bringing those arms and legs up off of the mat. Squeezing the butt and the lower back. Squeezing my butt and my lower back. Keeping those shoulders pulled back to lift those arms up. Good. Keep your chin tucked in. Looking straight down at the ground. Now we're going to flip over into our wipers next. Flipping over into our wipers in 3, 2, and 1. Flipping onto our backs, legs going side to side. Flipping onto our backs, legs going side to side. Bring those legs over to the right, up, and over to the left. All right, up and over to one side, then up, over to the other side. Keep those abs tight. We should feel these in our lower backs. As we get that twist, but you should feel this one opening up that back, but also using those muscles in the obliques on the sides of the abs. So down past our rib cage, down the sides of our torsos, in those oblique muscles. Remember, the further those legs are extended, the more challenging that's going to be, the more bend you have in those knees, the easier it's going to be. We're going to go into our scissor kicks in 3, 2, and 1. All right, legs go under and over each other. All right, right leg goes over, then over, then under. Good, back and forth. The lower those legs are, the harder it's going to be. The lower those legs are, the harder it's going to be. Keeping those abs nice and tight here, and moving those legs back and forth. Moving those legs back and forth. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Over, then under. Over, then under. Our next one, we're going back to the beginning. Our next one, we're going back to the beginning, going to those tricep extensions. All right? Tricep extensions in 3, 2, and 1. Flipping back over onto our knees. Flipping back over onto our knees. Going triceps down and then up to the top. Triceps down and then up to the top. Good. All right. Tap those elbows to the ground. Tap those elbows to the ground as far down as you can get. Let's get those repetitions in. I'm pushing through the heels of my palms. Pushing through the heels of my palms. Bringing those elbows to the ground and extend those arms. Getting that body back up off that mat. Remember, you can do those modifications I showed you before. You can do a regular plank, or you can do a push-up. You can do a regular plank, or you can do a push-up on this one. All right, down, then back up. Keep those abs nice and tight. And we're going to go into our Superwoman's next. Superwoman or a bird dog, whatever you choose. 3, 2, and 1. Do the modification you need. And we're going up and down. Arms and legs. Arms and legs. Up and down. Squeeze that butt and that lower back. Squeeze that butt and that lower back. Getting the legs up. Getting the torso up. Getting those hands up. All right, up and down. Good. Remember, you can do the bird dogs if you need to. If this one's uncomfortable for anybody, sometimes getting on the stomach can be a compromising position or a less comfortable position to be in. All right, up and down. Good. We got 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Squeeze that butt. Lift those legs and those arms. Flipping over into our wipers in 3, 2, and 1. Flipping onto our backs. Going onto those wipers, side to side. Right side, left side. The straighter those legs are, the harder that's going to be. The straighter those legs are, the harder that's going to be. Bring those legs, sweep those legs all the way over one, and then sweep them all the way over to the other. Good, back and forth. Good, control that motion, side to side. Control that motion, side to side, up and over one, up and over to the other. Good. Keep it moving, through and through. Keep it moving, through and through. Up and over, up and over. Good, good, good. Nice. Almost there, almost there. We're going to go into our scissor kicks coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Hands can go under the butt if you want. Legs going over and under. Legs go over and under. The higher those legs are, the easier it's going to be. The lower those legs are, the harder it's going to be. Find that sweet spot, make it challenging, and keep those legs moving. Find that sweet spot, keep those legs moving, make it challenging for yourself. Keep those abs working all the way through, over and under, over and under. Good, keep at it, everybody, keep at it, let's go. Keep that body working, keep that body working, let's get it done. Let's get it done, we got one more round to go. One more round to go. We're gonna start our last one in 3, 2, and 1. Let's flip on over, going into our triceps, going into those triceps, palms on the ground, bring those elbows down, and then up, elbows down, and up. Good, keep at it. Tap that floor with those elbows, and then extend those arms coming up to the top. Tap that ground with those elbows, push with the heels of the palms, extend back up. Keep it moving here, keep it moving here. We're going down to the ground, popping back up. If you need to do those push-ups or the plank, you got those options as well. You can do that push-up or the planks instead if you need to. All right, up and down. Good, keep going, keep going. Keep those abs tight here. We're going Superwoman's next. Superwoman's next. On our stomachs in 3, 2, and 1. On our stomachs. Arms and legs coming up. Arms and legs coming up and down. All right, touch the ground with the hands and the feet. Tighten up that body, keep those abs nice and tight. Squeeze the butt and lift those legs. Squeeze that butt, tighten up those abs, lift those arms and those legs. Lift those arms and those legs. Up and down. Remember, you can always make that modification I said before. You can do those bird dogs instead if you need to. You can do the bird dogs instead if you need to. Arms and legs coming up. Try and keep those legs straight here. Tighten up those glutes. Lifting those legs up and back down. We're going to get our flip over into our wipers. Coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Flipping back over. Wipe it side to side. Wipe it side to side. Legs going over to one. And then the other. Legs going over to one. And then the other. Good. Keep those abs tight. Control that motion. Keep those abs tight. Control that motion. Up to one. Over to the other. Control that motion. Up over to one side. And then up over to the other side. Good. Keep it going here. Keep it going here. All right. Up and over. Tighten up those abs. Control that motion. Tighten those abs. Control that motion. Over. And then to the other side. Good. Keep at it. Keep at it. We're going to go into our flutter kicks in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Flutter kicks. Over and under. Last one right here. Last one right here. We got that third round here. Third round. Finish out. Find that sweet spot. Get those legs in a challenging spot. The lower to the ground, the harder it's going to be. The lower to the ground, harder it's going to be. The higher up those legs are, the easier. I got my arms underneath my butt here to alleviate some of that lower back tightness. All right, just keep those legs moving. Keep those legs moving. Let's get it done. Come on, you got this. You got this. Let's finish it out, everyone. Let's finish it out. 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. Legs going over and under. Keep those abs tight. Keep those legs moving. You got it. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Nice job. Nice job. All right. We're going to flip over. Starting out a little cool down. Grab some water if you need it. And we're going to start out a little cobra position here. All right. A little cobra position. I'm going to go on my hands. You can do your forearms if you want to. I'm just going to push my chest up off of the mat. And pushing my hips into the ground here. Good. Hold on to that one right there. Just trying to get a nice little stretch in those abdominal muscles in the front of that torso. Getting those abs stretched out here. Good. All right. Nice. So we're going to come up out of that one. And next time we're going to go into a little child's pose. We're just going to tuck that butt back onto the heels and reach those arms forward. All right. Just crawl those fingers all the way forward. Just crawl those fingers as far forward as you can go. Try to get a little stretch in the shoulders on this one. And then just let that butt sit back as far as you can under those heels. Tucking that chin into the chest. Then just let that chest sink down towards the ground. Good. Nice. All right, we're going to come up out of that one. And sitting down on our butts, we're just going to cross our right leg over our left leg. So we're going to start out with we're just going to hug our right leg in towards the chest. So we're going to cross that right leg over the left, and then you're just going to hug that right leg in towards the chest. Should feel a nice stretch on that right side. Should feel a nice little stretch on that right side, on the outside of the glutes there, and the hips. Good. Feel that nice little sweet spot there. Each time you exhale, try to pull that leg in a little bit closer. Each time you exhale, try to pull that leg in a little bit closer. Get that nice, strong stretch there. Good. And we're going to switch over to the other side. Switch over left leg over the right leg. Hugging that left leg nice and close. Hug it right next to that chest there. Pulling your chest all the way in, pulling that leg all the way into the chest. Get that nice stretch on that left side this time. Again, each time you exhale, try to get that even closer. Each time you exhale, try to pull that leg in a little bit closer. Good. We'll hold that for a couple more seconds here. And 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Awesome job today, everyone. Well done. Get that nice core Vember workout in there.